Anyway, what we're saying is that in order to be educating for good, you have to be assessing for good. And in order to be assessing for good, you have to have ethical assessments. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. Ethical assessments have to be three things. They have to be true, they have to engage the kid, and they have to be kind. Let's see how this plays out for multiple choice tests. Multiple choice tests are not true. They create the illusion of truth. The illusion of truth. The assessment says so little about the kids that it is essentially not true. Multiple choice assessments are not engaging. Not engaging. Consider the best learning experiences of your life. Did any of them involve someone telling you you were going to be examined about something that you had never expressed any interest in being examined about, and that you would be doing it in a way that was tedious and dull, and completely removed from the experience of what you're doing, and you're going to be compelled to do this? And multiple choice tests are not kind. All sorts of research points to the fact that they are biased, not only in and of themselves, but the way they are typically and traditionally deployed. They're used for high stakes judgments. They're given in conditions that typically disadvantage struggling kids, and they're given at a time when a kid can't use what they might learn from the assessment to actually improve their learning later. That is the summative delusion. There is more nuance to be had here, and we will have it. Paraphrase Maya Angelou, we do the best we can until we know better, and then when we know better, we do better. And here's the thing, that's not a rhetorical question. Like, why aren't we doing better? There are all sorts of reasons. Structural, having to do with schedules and with state requirements and tests and funding. Cultural, the urgency that the pandemic has brought. And you get at these through conversations. Doing ethical assessment, assessing for good, educating for good is a constant process of interrogation, examination, and conversation. And that's why we did the circles in August, having these kinds of conversations. And that's why we're going to have more circles starting on October 1st and then throughout the year, to which you are all invited.